Yo, what is up people, it's TheJubilantGorilla here, and today we are going to be talking about whether the red team is too overpowered within How to Minecraft Season 3. Now there's been a lot of talk about the internet, talking about whether the red team is more powerful than the blues, whether the blues are too weak, and it's been going on pretty much everywhere. There's a bit of salt going around, but today we're going to clear all of that up and we're going to talk about the main factors within this kind of salt, within this controversy, and we're going to discuss whether the red team is overpowered because they're just better, because they've been lucky, or because they've been putting too much time in and it's not very balanced. Now the first thing I want to talk about is certain things that have happened within the series that make us think this. And the first one of those is going to be the dungeon killing. And I think that was in episode maybe 21 or 22 of Vic's walkthrough, maybe a little bit earlier or later within the other guys. But this is where the blue team were all kitted out, ready to go and tackle their dungeon, just once the dungeons had been patched and were ready to actually go in and would have worked. Now, the blue guys were just heading over there, about to head in, and all of the red team crossed over the blue bridge. And what that meant is these guys were very scared. They knew that the red team is more powerful, so they couldn't really do the dungeon. And it took them about 40 minutes just kind of running around, trying to see where the reds were, and in general just being scared because they didn't want to die because they had their best gear on them. And eventually they went into the dungeon, they tried to tackle it, and what happened is they all got slaughtered by the reds who went in there after them and took them all down. And that, in my opinion, it was exciting. I'm not gonna lie, it was a really exciting episode, and I did really enjoy it, and the kind of fear of the reds being on the blue side was really enjoyable to watch. But it's a little bit annoying when they all just get killed. None of them survived, and I don't think they even killed one red during that battle. All of the blue guys died, and that is pretty imbalanced. To be fair, there is a lot of imbalance there, and it's not that fair in my opinion. Another example of this is when the blue team were going to spawn to sell their stuff. They got baited by Kenny, I think it was, and they got ambushed by all the reds at spawn and murdered by all of them. And that's another reason they had all of their nice gear, and I remember Vic being really angry because they'd lost all their nice gear, they just got diamonds, they just got a few different ores to sell, and it was really annoying that they'd just been basically all killed. And the salt is good, you know, salt is always fun, it makes the series more and more exciting, it makes people get more involved within the series. But there is quite a lot of imbalance here, and what I'm going to talk about is during that spawn killing, all of the reds had full diamond gear. Now, you guys may think, okay, yeah, you know, vanilla Minecraft, it's really easy to get diamond gear within a couple of hours. You know, if you go and get diamonds, and you can get enchanting tables, you can start getting sugarcane growing, get the cows farming, and get, you know, bookshelves, all that sort of stuff, and it's not that hard. But the whole point of H3M was to make it a different vanilla series, make it a little bit harder, make it take more time to go and tackle the mobs, because it's just, the mobs are more strong, the caves are harder to take down, the ores are harder to find and less rare, and that was a whole new dynamic to the series, which I was really excited for, and I still am really enjoying it. But it was meant to be a little bit harder, and it was meant to prolong the series and give it a bit more longevity, make it last longer and make it more enjoyable to watch. Now, on the blue side, I think the guys have really played that out. They haven't been putting loads of time in externally from streaming and from recording. They've just been kind of, you know, working over these sort of things and trying to find diamonds slowly but surely, and eventually by about episode 21 or 2, they started getting their diamond gear, started getting the diamonds in slowly, and it was flowing nicely and well. But I'm pretty sure with the reds, it was almost by episode 10 these guys started getting diamond gear, started getting diamonds nice and quick, and they were all putting a lot of time into the series and making sure to go mining loads and getting lots and lots of ores, the different things they needed in order to fight the blues. So what that meant is the reds really leveled up really quick, and they got full diamond gear very quick and full enchant. And the blues, I remember in the spawn battle, the blues pretty much all had enchanted leather. Nothing, you know, nowhere near the diamond gear that the reds had, and all of the reds were fully kitted out with diamond gear and diamond weapons. So that was kind of, in my opinion, imbalanced. It wasn't as enjoyable to watch because they just could not tackle them. They had to run away, they all got killed, and it was just really frustrating to watch. And that is one thing where, in my opinion, you guys may think differently. You know, it's not as fun because when you have one team that is severely underpowered compared to the other one, or severely overpowered, it really changes how the series works. And make sure to let me know what you guys think, whether you think that's a good thing, whether you think the blue team just aren't working hard enough, or whether you think the red team are doing too much. Make sure to leave a comment down below, it's always interesting to hear your guys' opinions. But I have a couple more things to talk about before we finish this up. Another thing is the potions. Red team have already unlocked potion stands. I think that was 25k coins from spawn. They've already got a potion stand, which means they can use speed potions and strength potions within PvP, and that really does change things. It really makes things very different, and it means they can be even more overpowered within PvPing and within fighting at spawn or different dungeon raids, and basically they're just progressing quicker. Now, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing is completely down to your opinion, but it'd be nice to see them both progress at the same rate. On the red team, I think the guys putting most of the time in, Pete and Choco, they're definitely putting a lot of time in. They were the guys to get the ores quickest, but you know, Landon, Preston, all of them have been really working hard and getting a lot of ores, and that's a good thing. They've had a bonding side, but I definitely think the Reds are putting more time in, trying harder than the Blues, whereas the Blues are kind of making it more of a, you know, co-op series, definitely working together, having more fun, and, you know, not playing it quite as aggressively and not as full-on as the Reds are. Now, let me know what you guys think, whether you think this makes the series better, whether you think this makes the series worse, but I just wanted to discuss that, and I want to see what you guys think about the whole topic, because there has been a lot of salt, but I remember Vic has said that over the next few episodes there's going to be a little bit of a halt in PvP, so that may change things up, and that may give the Blues time to match the Reds and get to the same level as they have. But thanks for watching, people. I've got a few Minecraft series going on at the moment, so make sure to go and check them out if you haven't seen them already, and make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. But thanks for watching, people, and I'll see you in the next one.